Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
It is sizzling beautifully here, and of course, as always, it is overlooked by the grand murals of the great man who lends this venue his name. We are always here in the presence of true magnificence. We're up and running then. Kubasi has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Gavi, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Saka, and it's Ødegaard. Searching pass he's played there. Ferran Torres. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. It's a really well-measured ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He is through here. Oh, what has happened here? Great chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Porro. Spain are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And here's Ferran Torres. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Timber. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Look at the space here. Havertz! And there's a goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And now he has two. Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Now it's Morata. Can he spark a counter here?
Well, I wouldn't quite...
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Odegaard. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And he's intervened well there. Well, they can break here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Grimaldo. Oh no, what has happened here? Out towards the flank. He's had it taken off him. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Odegaard chasing after it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in. Saka, he has found the way through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Good ball, good take. And that could set him on his way. Oh, good take in a good area. Gyökeres. ASA.
Calafiori really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now, can they get him away? That is a brilliant interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Can he latch on to this? Havertz. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pedri. And it's Grimaldo. Grimaldo.
There will be
nice control.
Added time.
And that's another good win of the ball. Timber. So, a temporary halt to the action. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Spain really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Arsenal have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Quality ball. Grimaldo. Zubimendi. Played out to the left flank. Morata needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
He's shifting through the gears here. And that pass just didn't quite work. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't tick out that killer ball.
Can he finish? Saliba with the clearance.
The attendance for this match was 52,820.
Some resolute defending there. Calafiori. Oh, that's a key interception. Pedri.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Calafiori. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That ball looks a good one. And that's a good ball. Real chance here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Saka. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And it's Rodri. Tries to play it through. It is a corner, good chance.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Substitution for Spain. Number 22, Ferran Torres. Number 18, Zubimendi.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Coming on the field, number 26, Ayoze Perez. Number 8,
And it's Pedri.
Fabian
He's picked
Ruiz.
his way through.
Number 10,
Fabian
Dani
Ruiz.
Olmo. Substitutions taking place.
Pedro Porro gets into a good position. Goes for a shot! Fair effort, he reacted well.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
White. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rodri powering forward here. Pedri has the space to scheme. Saliba gets it away. Crossed in once more. That has been knocked clear.
Spain truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both. Spain are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Pedri. And Grimaldo. And here's Pedri. Tries to pass it through. Not a... There's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gyökeres. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Perez. Aims beyond the defence. Zubimendi. Now he's got space here. He's in plenty of space here. And he's picked it up out wide.
There will be one
He's got away.
added time.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for
So
our
what do you take
special
away
worry.
from it all, Jim?
Please grab
Well,
the
there
tickets
was a
you were given when
distinct
you were
lack
walking
of
through the gate.
clarity or commitment.
So here we are, another day of pride, pomp and polarisation as two tribes representing London and Manchester collide. Arsenal and Manchester United, of course, undoubtedly two of the most illustrious clubs in the English game, recent history perhaps notwithstanding. Whatever the stakes, though, these matches are never dull, so strap in. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, this is undoubtedly a mouth-watering encounter. Certainly it has played a significant part in the history of the English game.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting.
We're up and running then. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I've always admired this striker, Sesko, Peter, because he's got that flair to his game, that swagger. You see a lot of it in his clever link-up play, and when he's making movements inside the box, his anticipation and decision-making are second to none.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Saka. He's found a way through. And here's Havertz. Mazraoui. Ødegaard wins the duel this time. Now, can they get him away? He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Rice. That's really well manoeuvred. Havertz. And here's Ødegaard. Ødegaard. Great chance! Goal! Arsenal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Now there's a fine ball. Space for him to turn and look. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No, he's seen through all of that.
Duy anh để ở dưới anh để dưới cúp sau ấy, cái chỗ hôm qua ấy. Cái trong cái cửa sau ấy.
Looking to play him in. He's had it taken off him.
Havertz really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
30 minutes gone. Now it's Menu. Ødegaard. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Rice. This is a promising build-up. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, he's bustling through here. Lisandro Martinez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gabriel. Ødegaard, given the lift of his goal.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now that looks a decent ball. And he's got away from him. And he's had it nicked away. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Great vision. ASA picks it up out wide. Gyökeres. Menu. Chance here to counter. Šeško looking for options for movement. That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Manchester United unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Of course
it's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Back on the way then.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he cuts out the supply. Menu. And Burmo. Menu. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Calafiori defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bruno Fernandes. Burmo being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
He is through here! That has not gone well. ASA. And the pass is intercepted. Manchester United still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Aimed beyond the defence. Now the delivery. And that should get the job done. Rice.
The attendance for this
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 30, Šeško. Number 10, Matthias Cunha. Number 37, Menu. Coming on the field, number 11, Zirkzee.
He's chosen to go back.
Mason Mount.
Intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Ugarte. Substitution.
Ugarte. It's a pretty loose pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Mount, he's on it, can he get away? And he's well positioned, shot a goal! And a neat finish! Right back in it, almost no time remaining, game still on. Truly superb, a goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He's got away. Can he get on the end of this? Zixi finding himself in space. Zixi, oh, well played. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's a good ball. Bomo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Xerxes. Saka. That's been intercepted. So just one extra minute for stoppages. And the ball's gone astray. Dorgu has it out wide and in space. And that is that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter,
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player.
Chance for a shot!
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, someone I really like, Peter, is Lautaro Martinez. The graft, the energy, the dynamism, he's got all those properties we expect from South American forwards. And he's also someone who's quite happy to drop back, whether to receive the ball or to make up defensive numbers.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a look and place it forward.
And it's Zielinski.
Distributed tidily. Strong running down that left flank.
Can he get on the end of this?
Too much on it,
and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Fermin.
So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Quarter of an hour played. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Zielinski has the space to scheme.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
And this is Mkhitaryan. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Swings it across. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Yamal. Zielinski. DiMarco. Pings it across. Oh, good glide! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
So it is still 0-0. De Jong.
Barcelona are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Pedri.
And here's Lewandowski.
And it's Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Pedri. Balde, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Koundé. Fermin.
De Jong.
Space for him to turn and look.
Very nicely done.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Now it's Dumfries.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
keeper beats it away. Barella with... There's the header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
De Jong. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And he's chosen to go back. Driving on and making good progress. Barella. Zielinski. And it's Sucic. That's beautifully weighted. Zielinski. That is good strength. Looking for the far post. And a header! Big moment! Massive goal!
I think this is a very welcome time for a goal, Peter. There was a momentary drop-off into defence, and he was just too good a player to miss that. A special talent has given us all a very special memory.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Inter Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Oh, he's... Mkhitaryan! And that's a good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. And that is all they have time for.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Inter Milan looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. So the action resumes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He is through here. It's gone for a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Fermin charging forward, the ball at his feet.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Fermin! Oh, what has happened? And one more try! And it's in! It is an explosive start to the second half. Lewandowski duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Barcelona cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And it's DiMarco. Nice-looking ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. He's played it back. He's in plenty of space here. Pedri. Balde. De Jong. Played out towards the right wing. And he was quick to react. Thuram looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Knocks it into space. Inter Milan are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from...
Tries a shot! It's fallen kindly here. And no mistake. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
De Jong. It's Pedri. Rafinha. He's found space here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Skewed away. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 22.
So we have movement on both benches.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 31. Il numero 16. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Akanji. Fratesi might just make this. Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Well, that pass isn't the best. Dani Olmo. Over to the right flank. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Yamal! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Picked out brilliant. There's the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, looky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Rashford, he's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's DiMarco. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Dani Olmo. Zielinski. Great ball, and he's in here. DiMarco. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, easy pickings there.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bisek.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And he's found a way past. Shot could... Real chance!
Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Inter Milan look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Barella has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. And there goes their last chance. Inter Milan can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Superb!
What a perfect way to spark the game. The perfect statement of intent, the perfect timing, and the perfect finish.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Tries to play it through. Well, there's the clearance. And that's been won straight back. Some good work on the right flank here. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Looking for the run. Bernardo Silva. And it's Vitinha. And João Palhinha. Anguissa simply refused to be outdone there. And here's the chance to counter. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. He's through here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Anguissa. Now it's De Bruyne, and he's in on goal. And he's gone backward. Can he finish? And that has been cleared. Buongiorno kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Højlund. That is lovely. Anguissa played into space. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. And it's João Palhinha. It's a good foot in there. And he is dashing away. Højlund is having a shot! Well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Floated through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Lukaku. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rafael Leao. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Lukaku. Lovely pass, but can he get there? We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Nuno Mendes. And João Palhinha. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Vitinha. Juan kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, that's fabulous. Now, can they get him away? Nice control.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gonzalo Inacio. Oh, delightful ball. And it's half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. Portugal kick off the second half. Opts for safety. Now it's Rafael Leao. Mendes is in a really good position out wide. He's found it and he shoots! That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Mendes. Anguissa. McTominay. Now it's Højlund. Portugal needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And he's worked it through.
If they want to counter, they...
Oh, just to keep... Højlund! Fantastic from Højlund! He's got himself an absolute peach. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Bruyne. Now it's McTominay. Lukaku. He's found a way. Chance! Oh, good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Di Lorenzo. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Just to go back here. Now, this could be a chance. That's a decent clearance.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
De Bruyne has it in a wide position. De Bruyne proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Crosses it in.
Yeah.
Lukaku! It's hit the upright. João Cancelo gets it clear. Ronaldo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's shifting through the gears here. Driven in. João Cancelo can get it clear. Buongiorno stands tall and stands strong. And he was quick to react.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Elmas. And he's forced to go back. Di Lorenzo. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that's a throw-in.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 19, numero 20, numero 11.
And he's managed to get free. Lobotka wants to run onto this. And that could well leave a mark.
Il numero 23. Attenzione, un cambio.
Ruben Neves. And it's Conceição. And it's Mendes. And it's been played through.
Real chance! Cristiano Ronaldo, a class apart, out on his own. A finish of true class. And what a climax we have here.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Portugal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
And a shot!
Not the most accurate pass. Great vision.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's João Felix. Ruben Neves. Anguissa. Politano.
And the referee brings it to a close.
What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players.